Yo, 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 welcome back to White Dads Can't Jump. We've got the live edition tonight with the main man, Chad. How's it going?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
We are doing our back to school special.
That's right.
So,
That's
to
right.
quote the one of my dad's favorite commercials was when the kids are drearily walking down the aisle of the office supply store and then they walk out of frame and then all of a sudden the music It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year starts
Mm,
playing and the dad is skipping pushing the cart behind
yeah.
them.
Yeah. Well, what's the Christmas song? There's a line in one of the Christmas songs like, and the parents can't wait for school to start again.
Oh,
It's that
okay.
same song. It's the most wonderful time. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right,
And it's funny because Christmas break is like 2 weeks
right.
and summer break is 2 months. So that's like, we
So
need to get this going
it's an
because,
order of magnitude better.
right, like there is no way you can tell me that not every parent in the country is greatly looking forward to the next few weeks wherever
Not
you go, wherever
not that
you're
they
at.
didn't enjoy their children all summer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So here we are. What fun and exciting thing happened with you? I know there was some ice skating in your life.
I did go ice skating. So I am from up north. So you would think that I am
Just a
pretty well
natural.
equipped to ice skate,
Right.
and obviously I'm good at it, quite frankly. But I mean,
It's humble.
I didn't fall down. The only time I've ever been ice skating is two times, and they both involved the Christmas tree. One was in Pittsburgh, and one was in Philadelphia, and both were magical situations. This one less magical because it's a skating rink in Lakeland, Florida, but equally as interesting. And you know what? The best part of it was just being cold
Oh yeah.
because it's so freaking hot that it felt nice to just be chilly because they tell you to wear gloves and I didn't, of course, but I was cold. I mean, I should have listened to the ice.
Yeah, truly a rarity this time of year in Florida.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I would do it again, quite frankly. It's good fun.
So are you like triple axle or what's going on the ice out there?
I wouldn't say I want to go right to triple.
Solid double
Maybe there's an axle somewhere. I don't know.
on the car that you drove there?
Yeah, that's a two axle. Yeah, no trickery.
Okay.
Pretty straightforward, no backwards.
Got
But it
it.
was good. It was good. They had the music playing. It was fun.
Well, as we know, I was in Wisconsin last week, reporting live from Wisconsin,
Yes.
and I have returned home to, yes, much warmer weather, but I am happy to be here. I'm ready for school to start. I am ready for, um, I am ready for, well, okay. I know that you've got some hot topics here for us, so I don't want to get on your footsteps here. So why don't you lay
Oh,
down some of your hot topics you got
okay.
rolling with
So
us?
I got two big ones. One is it's not kind of sad. It is sad. And I wore my shirt today in memorial because we didn't mention it last week. And it's one of those moments in life when you know you're getting older, when your heroes start to die.
Okay.
And as a child of
We're
the
not talking about Hulk
80s,
Hogan still, are we?
as a child of the 80s, there was no bigger. You know how like everyone has their celebrity white whale, so to speak. Like the one person that would stop you dead in your tracks and like the anxiety would flow through your body if you met this person. And mine was Hulk Hogan. So today what I have on, as you can see, this says 1997. This is from Starcade 97.
Yeah.
I watched this in my friend's basement off of an illegal black box pay-per-view
Oh no.
converter. We
Okay.
all got together and watched it. We watched the whole lead up to this. But yeah, when I saw that Hulk Hogan died, because I was in Clearwater a couple weeks ago and I ate at his um, bar, I guess,
Right.
Hogan's Hangout, and tried his Real American beer, which wasn't great. Thankfully, I didn't do a review before he passed because that might have sent him over a couple days early. But
Right.
yeah, it's really sad for me. Who is your celebrity white whale? Is there someone out there that was just like you would stop dead in your tracks to meet, or it'd
Yeah.
be like that what?
Warren Buffett.
I've been there, done that.
True. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He gave you a dilly bar.
Yeah, that's right. He
That's
gave
so good.
me right. I didn't even give him anything. He came to me. Well, I had to walk in line, but
Right.
still. But yeah, that was because a lot of those celebrity deaths. Most of the time, I don't care. Kobe hit me a little bit just because of the uncertainty and or like the suddenness of it and
Yeah,
not
the
expecting
helicopter.
it. Yeah. And his daughter was in it, and that's a weird situation. Obviously, for kids, it's a
Yeah,
terrible
not great.
situation. But the Hulkster, I mean, the fact that he made it to 71, frankly, is pretty good
Well,
for
given what he did to his
wrestlers.
body.
Yeah, yeah, the amount of steroids and surgeries and whatnot, he was pumping himself full of all types of things. But yeah, that was pretty sad.
Well, okay, so then I think that as long as we're talking about people who lived longer than they should have given what they did to their body, do you know where we're going with this?
Yeah, the other big one. So that
Oh, is that was your other one? Okay.
well, no, I just know where you're going with this, but
Yeah.
the man who brought me into reality TV or the world, quite frankly, into
Truly,
reality
yeah.
TV, like
Right.
that wasn't a thing until the Osbournes was
Yeah,
on.
Ozzy Osbourne
Yeah, the
at
Prince of Darkness.
77?
Yeah, something. The fact that he
76,
lived,
77?
I was shocked to
It's
learn
incredible.
that when they said he was 76 when he died, that means he was like 55 on the show.
Yeah.
And he
Right.
seemed like
And he
a
looked
damn
like
near
he was
invalid on that.
75 on the show.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's that was a real shock to me because I was talking to my wife about it the other night when all this was happening. I thought, oh my God. Because it was on, I want to say Wednesdays at 10 on MTV. And I would sit in my bedroom with my crappy little couch on my probably 20-inch TV and watch the Osbournes every Wednesday. And I loved it. It was my favorite show. And
I didn't watch it regularly, but if it was on, I stopped. Like I
Yeah.
wasn't going to change the channel. Like Ozzy
Yeah.
hooked me.
yeah, because it was Ozzy and then next was Nick and Jessica,
Oh,
the
man.
newlywed show.
The tuna
Yeah,
of the sea, the chicken
yeah.
of the sea.
Yeah, in the Buffalo Wings.
Yeah.
She
right.
turned herself into a billionaire by being an idiot.
Well, okay, but I mean that show didn't make her all the money. I mean
No, but it put her on the map.
it put her it put her on the
Well,
map. But
she was
that
on the map, but
clothing
it
line.
put her, yeah, because she was like the third tier of the Britney, Christina, Jessica Simpson, like pop icon girls of the day.
Absolutely.
And then obviously she rocketed with that show.
Yeah.
And
No
then
doubt.
she just was able to transition that across everything. But yeah, it was good for her. I mean, it was a good show. I mean, she was super hot in the day too. I mean, that was like peak Jessica Simpson.
So that actually brings us to our next current event. There's a little bit too much hotness going on with Sydney Sweeney in this new jeans ad.
Yeah, that was my other
Can
thing
you
I was talking
believe
about. Nazis everywhere. You can't do anything nowadays without the goddamn
She's
Aryans
clearly
popping up.
promoting fascism.
Holy smokes. Yeah, because again, growing up in the time period that we grew up, that was the norm. Like she is overly
People sold jeans.
she's overly clothed in those commercials comparatively.
Right.
Like in the was it the Kate Moss or something? It was like only there was like a tagline, something like only in my jeans or something. There was some campaign where like literally she only had jeans on.
Listen.
And I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head, but that was a thing. That was just the norm.
Abercrombie and Fitch ad.
Oh my God.
Or magazine came to my house. My mom threw it out. She's like, it's just a bunch of naked people. How are they selling clothes?
Yeah, Malin Ackerman, the actress we were talking about earlier in the day, she was part of that. Was one of her big. Yeah, Abercrombie. They would literally have. I remember at the mall. One, you walked into the smell of Abercrombie Fierce, which I still have a bottle of from like 2004, and it still smells like Fierce. Sometimes I spray it just to get the nostalgia. And you'd walk in, and they'd have the two jack dudes standing there, like Greek statues. Welcoming you
models.
in.
Like they had to hire models because in order to like not discriminate, just like you hire like waitresses at certain restaurants, like they had to hire models. Clear, like most people were not good enough looking to work at Abercrombie.
Right. I grew up in Erie, Pennsylvania, for God's sake. That's not a hotbed. That's not a genetic hotbed. Back on the genetics.
The Abercrombie was not actually located in Erie.
So, I mean, there were not enough pretty people to pull that off. But I remember going in, those people, and the billboards of stores, like you walk through a store, it was all models, like legit models.
Yeah.
Like Naomi Campbell and Kate Moss and Cindy Crawford.
Absolutely.
Now it's like random chick they found in the parking lot.
Well, and so bringing us all the full circle on this, the idea is Sydney Sweeney, I, she gets called by her agent, and the agent says, "Hey, do you want to put on jeans and a jean shirt and make money?
Right.
Probably a 7 figures."
Oh,
And she goes,
for sure.
"Sure, I can do that." And then all of a sudden, she's making some sort of political statement,
Right.
according to certain parties, and it's just like,
Should
are
not
you
be said.
kidding me? The statement that she's making is, "I want more money in my bank account.
Right.
I've got a nice vacation plan." I mean, like, give me a break.
Well, it all stems back. I don't know how much you follow Sydney Sweeney, but she got hit online, I guess it was last year or the year before, where she had a make something great again birthday theme party for her mom.
Oh, yeah.
So then that started getting kind of that woke mob at her, like digging in there. And then you have the Gene ad, which we're just searching for things to complain about. And then the cherry on top of all this was that her voter registration
Turned out to be
leaked
Republican.
out. Right. Because in Florida, if you don't know this, you can literally find anyone's anything pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, theoretically, they can't look up how you actually voted.
Right. They don't know who you voted for, but they can see your registration.
That's exactly right.
So, yeah. And they pulled her up, and not surprising. Because, I mean, the way I look at it with celebrities and the political climate we have today is that if you are not outwardly a leftist in Hollywood, then I assume you have to be a conservative, because there's no benefit if you're going to go that route to be quiet. Yeah. So I assume any of these people, again, that aren't making major political statements are more right-leaning and that just don't want to deal with the nonsense that comes with politicizing themselves.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. All right, what's our second big get here?
Well, that was Sydney Sweeney was the other big one. I was excited to talk about that one.
Listen, we're like two pizzas in a pod.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big story. It's good stuff. I mean, the other big one for me is football season. I saw today we're 1 month out.
Yeah, 1 month out from real football, because preseason is starting.
It's already started. Yeah, Sunday night, I guess, was the Hall of Fame game. So
preseason is a full go.
This is the week. Yeah, good stuff. Exciting.
Well, I'm excited for football. The Chiefs, I don't know. We'll see. Kelsey's coming back.
They can't be good forever. That's what I keep telling myself. But they keep being good.
Quarterbacks.
I didn't watch the first season.
Your boy was on it.
Yeah, I watched the first episode. Actually, just this week. And
and not a big fan.
Well, I mean, I know how it turns out. So
so you stopped watching.
It's not great. No, I'll keep watching it. I do like Kirk Cousins. He seems like a normal dude. I like him.
Yeah, the ending for him is not so great.
And right, and Jared Goff, I like him too.
Though predictable.
I like those shows where they show like the human side of these guys, or like there's a human element to this that we don't appreciate.
Right.
And like the emotional struggle and the baggage. Them up. Right, because people say, "Oh, you're getting paid millions of dollars to play a game." Like, yes, but there's the pressure is so high, like the outcomes, the stakes are so high, and there's so many people. Like for Jared Goff, he revitalized a city.
Yeah,
like that's that's a lot on your shoulders. Like, no matter how you look at that, that's a lot going on. And then to that point, I started watching the Tom Brady Wrexham rip-off show.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched that yet.
So we know what Wrexham is, right? With Ryan Reynolds.
And he bought the team that was in the trash.
Yeah.
And got them to elevate themselves.
Yeah. So Tom Brady, he took a little different route. He bought a championship league team that got relegated. And then he's like, wait a minute. Because it's always interesting for me because top tier athletes don't always make the best coaches, because they're like, just do what I did and I'm good at it, or they have that passion that not everyone has. So like Tom Brady shows up and is immediately like, these guys are entitled. They don't work hard enough. We need to fire this guy. Like, we need to flip the team because they're not putting in the effort that I need from them.
Okay. And that I fully appreciate, and this is universally true. I love great advice from qualified people. The most annoying thing is somebody who's never done something telling you how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But Tom Brady, obviously not a soccer player or a football, but a football player.
Right.
But the man knows what excellence takes. The man knows what work ethic looks like. He counts every calorie. if you have free time here, look up the TB12, the diet, the exercise regimen. It is insane. He counts every calorie. He only eats pizza like if he's in Rome or something.
Right. Well, that's why he's 46 and hanging out with Sydney Sweeney.
Well, right. And he's made a few bucks along
That's
the
not
way.
an accident.
Right. Have you seen his ex-wife?
Right. Which one? One's an actress, and the other is Giselle,
a supermodel.
Right.
But yeah, I love that he gets in there and is giving them the good advice on, listen, this is what you need to do, because while not a soccer expert, he knows what it takes to win. And I believe what happened was, you said he bought the championship. They got relegated down, what, one rung or two rungs?
One.
So from a financial standpoint, he took a major hit because, like you said, he did the exact opposite of Ryan Reynolds, who bought low,
right,
and is in the position to sell high now that they've gone up. So he needs for them to go back up just to kind of break even on this whole deal.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, because I'm only 2 episodes in. And I mean, frankly, like, soccer is only so interesting to me, so I don't know how many more episodes of this I can actually watch, because at the end of the day, I'm like, we were watching it last night, and I was telling my wife, I said, what I don't understand, and obviously I've watched a lot of sports, I've played sports, but I don't understand how someone is better at soccer than someone else. Because I say that because it just seems so frantic and hectic, and like, you never have control of the situation. And so to me, it's just like, why is this guy so much better? But they bring in this guy and they immediately start winning, and he starts scoring goals like crazy. And I'm like, does he just know where to go? Like, I don't understand.
I think the natural conclusion to this conversation is we're going to have to bring in a local soccer expert, Mr. Jeff Smith, and he's going to have to give us a little guidance on this.
He described himself as scrappy today, so.
I'm going to tell him what I tell my kids. Let other people tell you that.
Yeah, don't describe yourself in any way, shape, or form. In a positive way.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
although I don't know, is scrappy positive? I don't know.
I think he meant it positive.
I mean, Scrappy Doo from Scooby-Doo is the least liked character in the history of television, probably. So I mean, that's what
I was unaware of that fact.
Well, I mean, haven't you seen the first Scooby-Doo movie? The live action?
Probably when it came out a million years ago.
Yeah, because, spoiler alert, Scrappy is like the villain.
Oh.
Because he hates them so much because they like ditched him because he was so awful.
There's always a good plot twist with Scooby.
Yeah.
Okay. So a couple of things that I've learned this summer, though. Number one, I guess I knew this before this summer, but I had such a good time with my family and the couple other families that we went with. Anna Maria, we're going to go ahead and call that number one beach in Florida. For a couple reasons. Number one, it has to do with the busyness or lack thereof. Not super busy, great waves, great sandbar, crystal clear water and great sandbar.
Yeah, I mean, why don't you explain what that is for our non-Floridian listeners out there? Yeah.
Okay, so here's what you want in a beach. You want beautiful sand, because there is a difference in the quality of the sand that we've got.
Yeah, now in the Lake Erie sand is more rock.
Right. And
that's sand, right? You don't want to really go barefoot there. Very good rock skipping.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But not good sitting, yeah.
Also, if you're in France, a red sand beach, that's not what you want. Red sand beach would be the nudist beach.
Oh.
And the problem with a nude beach is that it's never the people that you think in your mind are going to be there and be nude. That's not who's there.
Yeah, so. It's not the, Yeah.
So that doesn't work out.
Right. The legal cable box pay-per-view version does not exist.
That's just in the movies. So yeah, you want the good sand, you want the clear water, of course, naturally, but you also want a shelf. You want a nice big shelf so that you can go out and really, if you're there with the kids, so that the kids can go out and you feel like they can safely go before it absolutely drops off into nothingness.
Right. The abyss.
Right. And as you want it to be as stingray free as possible, which Anna Maria checks all those boxes for me. So that was a number one go-to. Number two, I found my favorite soup dumpling place in Atlanta. Soup dumpling place, which is in Atlanta. So we're gonna have to go on a road trip, I think, or fly up to Atlanta, give that a shot. We're going to get you indoctrinated into the soup dumpling culture,
Okay.
cuisine.
All right.
I think we also still have to go ghost hunting. So we're kind of racking up several field trips here.
Yeah. Well, we're getting more into that ghost season. I think ghosts really like to come out during the fall.
It feels like Halloween already. I've seen Halloween stuff at the stores already.
Right. Yeah.
So boom, we're there.
Too soon. Too soon.
Too soon. All right. And then I think my third kind of takeaway from summer is going to be the fact that there's a couple running in contention here, but I think that my number 3 is Evermore Resort. For those of you that haven't been,
we have a review ready for that.
Did we? I thought we posted it.
No, we never did it.
Review coming soon.
Yeah,
stay tuned.
Coming.
Absolutely.
We did the chicken video, but not the resort.
Highly recommend the Evermore Resort. It has an 18-acre, I believe, pool.
Sure. Not that anyone has a concept of that.
Well, if you live on a lake, you know.
Okay.
Like I used to live on a lake, and I didn't know for a long time, but they're like, "Oh yeah, this is a 52-acre lake," and I went, "Of course it is."
Right.
I mean, because again, you don't know until you have some estimation. So 18 acres for those who know, and I would highly recommend Evermore Resort. What were your summer takeaways here?
Let's see here. As I look back on summer 2025, I started running, so that was a big change for me.
Yep.
So I have felt the physical changes from that. The cardio has improved, so that's a big takeaway.
Good.
I did some gaming, which you can check out the streams on the White Dads Can't Jump page. I had a great communal stream the other night with people helping me out on a new game, so that was fun. It's always helpful, and some people being kind of mean, I'm not gonna lie, but a little hurtful at times.
Good with that.
And then what else would I put as, I mean, Evermore was obviously the only trip I took, and when I say trip, it took us an hour to get there. But yeah, I think Evermore was very cool. I did enjoy the Lord of the Rings live orchestra that I went to that. That was quite excellent as well. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really have any food revelations like you did, unfortunately. I didn't travel nearly as much as you did. I may have only left the county once or twice. My TV, that's what it was. I got the giant television.
There it is. And we're back.
I got the giant TV, which is so big that apparently it makes my wife motion sick. So no,
it does not.
That's what I've been told.
Like she has to leave the room?
Like she had an upset stomach this evening because she was watching it most of the day.
Was she like sitting like a little kid on the floor in front of it?
No, she just gets really motion sick quickly from like screen-based things. And I mean, it's a majority of the wall because it's flanked by a cabinet, so it seems more. So I guess
you have to take it back. Get the 27.
Well, I assume you just got to go bigger. My response was, I guess we won't be arguing about the TV.
So you won't be in this room. I can just watch whatever I want.
Right.
Yeah.
So
perfect.
That's a win. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's always sad to see summer go because I mean, especially when you're a teacher, because it kind of feels like when you're a kid, like those are the worst. I still have those feelings, or like I'll smell fresh cut grass in the morning or remind me of going to football camp. Yeah. And like that represented the end of summer and then going back. Because I was never one of those people that was like, oh my God, I can't wait to go back to school to see my friends.
Did you see your friends during the summer?
My one friend, yes.
you saw them.
The other couple, like, yeah, we'd hang out. But for the most part, I saw everyone I needed to see.
God.
And I remember, did your school, I assume they did this, they post the class rosters like on a window?
Oh boy.
Or you were post-internet high school though, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I got emails.
Like are we talking like high school? No. I mean, you're talking like middle or elementary?
Well, all of them. You would literally, at a certain point, they would say, all right, we posted them. And then so you would just go in the evening, you look at the roster and see where you're at and who your teacher is. There's none of this like meet and greet.
In middle school, you picked your classes. So like you showed up on like orientation to figure out what team you were on, but then you got to pick, your electives and whatever. So you were in the driver's seat there. And then
Because we could find out what homeroom we were in, I guess, is what they posted. Because we still had homerooms.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we were not a homeroom school.
And then you got your schedule in homeroom. Because you go to homeroom for like 15 minutes in the morning. They do the announcements and the pledge and all that stuff before the day starts. And then they send you off.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I didn't. I enjoyed high school, but, well, I say that. In high school, I got involved with, ironically, FBLA. I say ironically because that's what I do now. The FBLA program at my high school allowed you to go and work for half the day. So I was there half the day doing my, core classes that I needed to do. And then I went out into the wonderful world and started working. And I thought that was a great opportunity to get out and see the world. So I did not have a full docket of classes my senior year. And I thought that was a nice break.
Yeah, that is a good thing for kids to do. My senior year, I had aerobics, I had gym, weight training. I went that route.
Nothing big going
with the fun. And I took all the like low level classes. Like I literally won. So I was in Trig, which doesn't exist anymore, I guess, on its standalone.
No, not on a standalone basis.
So I was in Trig my senior year, and I dropped out of it because I was doing terrible, and they put me in Applied Math 2, which is like what you would do in 8th grade if you were on like the algebra track. Yeah. And like I got to the class, and we still had like number lines on the desk, and I was like, oh God. And so my main goal all year was to not win the award because I did not want to go up on stage to collect the award.
You didn't want to be most improved.
And as the year kept progressing, I was like, I can't, there's no way I'm not going to win this award. Cause like we would sit there and they would go over stuff and people would raise their hands and I would just look at them like, what are we doing here? Like we were like multiplying negative numbers or something. I don't know what it was, like greater than and less than stuff. I was like, what's happening? And then I won.
Oh, you did. You ended up on stage.
Yep. It was the most embarrassing win ever.
That reminds me of Nate Bargatze, where he says people that go to community college, they're most likely to stay in their community. Yeah. So you go to community college, you're like, we're just going to show you the ropes around here.
Yeah, for sure. Nowadays it's a little more trade heavy, I guess. If you go to a trade school, I mean, I guess you're still staying in your area, but
yeah,
community college used to really just be like the dead end. It might still be. I don't know. Where is a community college? I guess Hillsborough Community College is the only one.
Well, Polk Community College would be the closest one for us.
No, that's Polk State. That's a real school.
Well,
they're a 4-year university.
Yeah, I guess that's true. They have evolved.
I drive through it every day. I know these people.
When I moved here, they were a community college.
Yes. Yeah. They got a new sign.
So, all right. Well, so here for the last minute here, what is our big announcement?
We have a live episode special discount code for whitedadscan'tjump.com. If you are interested in any of our awesome merch, because there's some good stuff and it looks cool. And we have a 50% off. Now this is a limited time offer.
Uh-huh.
So do not delay because once these are gone, they are gone.
It's over.
50% off. Code is conveniently, or I guess unironically, back to school. BACK. I'm going to spell it. BACKTO. TO, not the number 2. BACKTO school. However you spell that.
Yeah.
SCHOOL. So go to whitedadscan'tjump.com, get that t-shirt, put that in there, 50% off. Boom. You're going to look $10 t-shirt.
Love it.
We're going to find a $10 t-shirt.
You're not. That's the bottom line.
And if you live near us, we'll autograph it too. It's that crazy. It's that crazy.
Free autograph included. All right. Well, that seems like a great deal. Anything else for everybody tonight?
We got how many were up to? We're up at 5 at one point, so that's a big win for us. Five people. We'll spread the word. Catch us every Tuesday at 8:30 for some great insights and
Absolutely. Next Tuesday we'll bring the insights. This was just sort of banter this evening, but we're gonna come hard next week.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
stay tuned, get your merch, and be good.